If you've been trying to run Facebook ads for Shopify in the past 6 months or so, you've probably been dealing with a ton of issues. And just like you, I've been dealing with the same exact things. And in that time frame, I started a series on YouTube where I document the growth and progress of a Shopify brand I started with my girlfriend. And we started out amazingly, testing a lot of audiences, just the normal stuff you would do when you start a Shopify store and run Facebook ads. But now, 5 months later, this stuff isn't really working anymore. And we've had a lot of issues being profitable and even days where we're running unprofitably, which really sucks. But now there's light at the end of the tunnel. In the past 3 days, we've been averaging 30% profit margins while running Facebook ads. So I think I cracked the code here. So in this video, I want to share with you guys the strategy changes that I made so that you can apply these things to your own Shopify store. And then I'm also going to be talking about our organic reach strategy, because I do think this has played a big role in our profitability lately and our backend changes, so things that we've implemented to add systems to the store. And then lastly, I'm going to share with you how we're moving forward profitably, which is actually really exciting, especially at this point in the year, because even though this store is sort of a guinea pig and I started it basically with you guys here on YouTube, it was really starting to stress me out to see like 2, 3, even 4 days in a row being unprofitable. So let's get right into it. In a recent video where I talked about all these Facebook ad changes and some advice from some experts, we learned together about some things that we should be prioritizing when it comes to Facebook ads. And to be completely honest with you, you should definitely check that video out yourself, because all I've been doing is applying everything that I learned from that video to this store. And this store really is kind of like a video game store. Not that it's a video game niche, but it feels like I'm playing a video game running this store, because I'm just like moving pieces around. So as you can see on our dashboard, a big change has been, first of all, our conversion rate. So our conversion rate went up hugely. And then of course our sales did go up a little bit because of that too. So we've netted in the past 3 days $1,200 in sales, and we've only spent $450 on ads. So almost a 3x return on investment. And in that video, I shared with you that this store was getting around a 1.2 return on ad spend. So we were basically break even or unprofitable. So this is the strategy. I've consolidated everything to just 3 simple campaigns. Now, as you can see by this little text here, these results don't include conversions from people who've opted out of the iOS 14 updates, which really sucks. So that's why it's really inaccurate still. But most of the time, I'm just judging basically on how much did I spend, how much money is going out, and how much did we bring back in. Not really looking too deep into the metrics, because I know that there are things that are missing. But it's kind of funny to look at it this way. As you can see, our top of the funnel campaign, these are all our winning ads. They're not doing that well, and especially since things aren't getting tracked. So on this, we have a 0.4 return on ad spend, really terrible. A lot of the conversions aren't even showing up, or at least they're not being tracked. So that's the top of the funnel campaign. And then the second campaign is an ad testing campaign. So here I'm just testing out new offers, new creatives, and here is kind of the important thing. So the organic reach strategy plays into this ad testing campaign, because what we're doing is whatever we're posting on Instagram, for example, that gets a lot of engagement, like a big viral post, I'll test that out as an ad. And it's kind of been a really nice way to test ads, because I already know that it's more likely to do well since it already went mini viral on Instagram. So this one's doing pretty well, 1.2 return on ad spend, but again, most things are missing. And like, that's the thing, it says 4 purchases, so we did get a purchase fire, but our average order value is like $25. So in the website purchase conversion value, it should say at least 100, and this one should say at least 200, but again, it's just not being tracked properly. But whatever, that's still profitable for us, so that's great. And here's where the biggest change happened, our retargeting campaign. So this campaign is doing 2.2 return on ad spend, which is super profitable. And again, it's still missing a lot of conversions. So in the top of the funnel campaign, this is basically everything that's in it. It's just this one ad set. And this is what we learned in the video that I talked about with US, Canada, UK, and Australia. So the biggest 4 English speaking countries. And then like like 2 or 3 really broad interests that are related to our brand, and we've left everything on automatic placement, everything broad, and we've also left the detailed targeting expansion box checked in the last Facebook ads video, which is funny. It was only like 3 days ago, and that's why I love making videos every day, because I can make like really quick updates, and we learned so much so fast. But yeah, that was something we learned in that video, and apparently it's doing decent. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to say right now. Now, as far as the ad testing goes, again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just doing one ad set with the same targeting as my top of the funnel campaign, but the variable that I'm testing here is a new offer, a new ad, and it's been doing really well. So I'm excited to actually plug this creative in to my top of the funnel campaign. I think it will actually make it do better. And then for retargeting, what I did is I also consolidated it. So I made just one ad set with all of our custom audiences in there. So we have website visitors in the last 14 days, Instagram engagers in the last 30 days, add to carts in the last 30 days, people who have viewed 95% of our main video ad, all those custom audiences in one ad set. And it has been performing so well. As you can see, 2.5 ROAS tracked, which is actually crazy. This means it's probably closer to 4 in reality. So I'm really excited to continue to pump budget into that. And then also what I did is I had to reduce our ad spend. So we were spending like $200 to $300 a day, and it was doing really well. But once it started to do really, really bad and we're starting to be consistently unprofitable, I realized that maybe it's time to just take the budget down again, try to find like an optimal level where we're actually profitable so that we can actually scale on like a better foundation. And that's what I did. So instead of that, now we're spending about 130. So for example, yesterday we spent 95 on our top of the funnel campaign, 20 on our ad testing, and then 20 on our retargeting. And this seems to be the optimal level for now for us to be really profitable. We're at about 30% profit margins right now, which is just beautiful. I love to see that. Now in that video, I also mentioned how I was not gonna go to sleep until I tested some TikTok ads, because in that video, Savannah mentioned how TikTok was kind of a no-brainer for e-commerce brands right now. And with that little bit of motivation, I was finally able to get my ads approved, and now they're spending money. So I'm spending about 20 bucks a day on TikTok, nothing crazy. And they've only been on for like a day, so nothing too crazy going on here yet. But as you can see, we've actually already gotten 2 sales from it. So we've gotten 2 conversions, and our cost per acquisition is $11. So that's really profitable for us. So that's super exciting. It seems to be doing really well, and I'm excited to also start scaling this out. And as far as our organic reach strategy goes, as I mentioned, we're doing a lot on Instagram, and that's mainly where we're getting our ads from, the new ads that we're testing, and then also TikTok. So we're posting a lot on TikTok, and then we're also posting on Pinterest now as well. And I do want to run Pinterest ads soon, but my account is still under review for this store, so we're just gonna have to wait and see with that. But yeah, I think the organic reach strategy is really effective, especially with this consolidated retargeting campaign that I showed you, because I'm getting more people in our ecosystem, and their retargeting ad is just going in and just getting us sales for super cheap. Now here's the last back end thing that I wanted to share with you. So this is actually our email marketing dashboard. So we use Klaviyo. Klaviyo is just kind of the best when it comes to this stuff. And as you can see, 22% of our revenue in the last 7 days have come from Klaviyo. So that's pretty big, actually. I think it may be like an industry average for big brands to have this sort of revenue from email marketing, but it's really cool to see it on a brand like this that's so young. And again, this all to me feels just like a big old video game, like just all these little systems. It's all online. It's all being done from my laptop, which I just think it's so cool. And even though I was really stressed out about our unprofitability, I love the challenge and I love figuring this stuff out. But nothing has changed for our email marketing here. Most of the revenue here is just coming from our welcome email flow. So it's all automated. Like I don't send out campaigns or anything. It's just automatically getting us sales. Now my good friend Jonathan set this up for me. He has an amazing email marketing agency, and if you are interested in working with him, I will leave a link in the description so that you can reach out to him. I'm sure he would love to hop on a free call with you and see if you guys are a good fit, but truly he has the best agency that I've encountered so far in my e-commerce career. But yeah, all this campaign does is it collects email subscribers and gives them a 10% discount when they opt in for email. And I used to hate email pop-ups. I still do, but I actually was able to make a really clean email pop-up that just looks very well branded. It looks super clean. I actually like it, and it's not annoying for customers. And you know, with Facebook ads being so iffy right now, it makes sense to want to own your traffic, and this has really helped with that. So it's kind of just a way to maximize all the traffic that you're driving to your store. And yeah, now that I've put out all these fires and I finally fixed this store, I'm really excited to continue moving forward. So all I'm going to be doing here is slowly spending more money as long as we're profitable, and trying to get some new products in as well. I think that would be a big thing. So yeah, unfortunately, the best way to run profitable Facebook ads right now seems to be to just continuously test out things outside of Facebook as well. This kind of sucks, but at the same time, what works best on Facebook now is an oversimplified account structure like I showed you. So it doesn't really take much time out of your day. It only really takes me 5 minutes a day to see how the ads performed, and that's about it. Of course, while I was fixing things, it did take a little bit longer than that, but now it's pretty chill, and it's just a system that I can just plug in a bigger budget into and new creatives into. But yeah, I would love for you guys to check out all of the previous episodes of the Starting a Shopify Store from Scratch series. I'll always link it in the description because I'm really proud of that series, and I really think it's all you're gonna need to start your e-commerce brand. I really don't think you need a course or anything nowadays. Just take that series really seriously and you should be totally fine. I'm actually going to put this video in that playlist as well because this is really important in my opinion. So I really hope that this helped some of you guys out. If you did get some value out of this video, make sure that you drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more. We're learning every single day, mostly about e-com, but I do want to talk about investing and stuff like that as well. Anything related to the digital world and money just kind of feels like a video game to me, and I want to share it with you guys. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and that's all I got today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.